In the febrile Brexit debate that's torn Britain apart, MPs from all parties have been personally threatened with death, menaces and obscenities.
Stop the betrayal! Stop the betrayal!
They're traitors, pure and simple traitors.
Hang them for treason, they should be hanged for treason.
My office received this email and it says, "I'm going to rape you, bitch."
Most abusive and threatening messages appear to have been targeted at politicians favouring a softer Brexit.
Let me know how it is after you're brutally raped. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
Tonight, Exposure goes behind the electronic veil that protects those who abuse and intimidate on social media in the UK and from abroad.
Actors like Russia can't create these grievances. What they can do, of course, is insert a tile lever into the cracks and prise them wider apart.
We confront those who sent menacing messages to MPs and lords.
I'm not saying they should be hanged, but that hanging should be on the table.
And we reveal who's behind some of the high-profile social media campaigns targeting the so-called Brexit rebels.
I run the digital data side of campaigns. I can spend £1 million on Facebook in under 12 hours.
With MPs poised to make the most momentous decision in recent British history, we investigate the new, unregulated world of online political campaigning and its impact on our democracy.
I worry that our democracy is being twisted in some way and really being undermined.
Professor Matthew Williams is one of the UK's leading experts on hate crime. He was commissioned by the government to look into the rise of online hate speech since the Brexit referendum.
Well, if we were to look at the data that we collected for you around the Mutineers headline in the Telegraph, and this line here, the red line, is the publication date of the Mutineers headline. So looking at this graph, we can see from before the headline was published, on average there were 234 hate tweets per hour. After the headline, 280 hate tweets per hour, a 20% increase based on the pre-period. So that is a significant difference. If we look at the terror attacks of 2017, for example, we've got Westminster, Manchester, London Bridge, Finsbury Park.
Yes.
These are very
sharp spikes.
Sharp spikes,
But then
sharp
they
spikes.
recede quite rapidly.
Quite rapidly. Now, what we've observed in our research is that there are slight differences between the longevity of hate speech around different kinds of events. With terror attacks, it peaks in the first 24 to 48 hours, then sharply declines. So if we look at this graph around the publication of the Mutineers headline, we looked at time before and time after, and there's a basic trend we can see, an upwards trend.
So it's quite a long tail.
Yeah, and it's going up.
Can that rise, sustained rise, be attributable exclusively to the Telegraph headline, or might there be other factors feeding it?
It's one factor, and there are other factors that we couldn't measure. So there are factors that are unobserved, if you like, that we couldn't measure.
There was a time when the British made a virtue of respectfully agreeing to disagree. Today, if you don't agree with me, you are my enemy. Restoring respect and civility into our politics, on and offline, is going to be almost as big a challenge as Brexit itself.